Hello YouTube, Repel here. We're bringing you another XY Wi-Fi battle. I'm gonna have a few new pokes in here, such as that, well, you guys already have seen that Miltank, but you guys haven't seen Venomoth, so it's gonna be a fresh new team, new faces, and today I'm against Derrick, that Forretress, man, that Forretress, and, yeah, no good, man. Forretress is just too problematic. It has that rapid spin, and it can set up those, what's it called? Stealth rocks. But he's gonna lead off with Leavanny, and I already know why he's gonna lead off with Leavanny, because he's gonna set up sticky webs, which is great and all. But I'm gonna go for the super effective U-turn, and just in case he wants to switch out, at least I can get a free U-turn. But turns out he is gonna stay in, so maybe this Leavanny is focus sash anyway. So turns out my U-turn doesn't even take it to focus sash, since I am not invested in any attack. So now I'm going to switch into my Hitmontop, and I'll show you exactly why I send out my Hitmontop. So naturally my speed is dropped, but that doesn't really matter, because I'm going to go straight, actually no I don't, he's going to go for the Leaf Blade, and I take this opportunity to go for the Rapid Spin. Thanks to that Intimidate, that Leaf Blade did nothing. So now that Leavanny is at really low HP, so I can finish off with a Mach Punch, so that's pretty sweet. I got rid of this Leavanny and the Sticky Web, so because Sticky Webs can be really damn annoying, and not to mention only have one flying type in my team, so really glad that I took care of those yeah, spinners. So he sends out his Thundurus. Really surprising that he switched back out, because he really didn't need to do that, because he did have switch priority. I went for the Stone Edge to get that Thundurus, but unfortunately, you know, he switched out and he misses it too. He's gonna go for a D-Dance. I knew he's gonna go for D-Dance. I have a Feraligatr myself, so I'm pretty well aware that usually Feraligatrs go for D-Dances or Sword Dance, so I decided to stay in and go for a close combat, since I knew he was going to attack me. So he dropped him at pretty low HP, so I'm thinking, not sure if this Mach Punch can kill or not. I'm not a Techni top anymore, I'm an Intimidating top. If I was a Techni top, the Mach Punch would have killed for sure, but not sure if the Mach Punch can kill, so gonna switch into a Manaphy, expecting a Waterfall. And luckily, he does go for a Waterfall, but it'll do quite a lot, because, well, he did go for a dance, so I'm fearing the Earthquake, but instead he has Crunch, so thank God he didn't have Earthquake. If he had went for Earthquake, I'm sure I would have been a goner, or even Superpower. So luckily I do kill this Feraligatr. I really thought this Feraligatr was gonna sweep my whole team, but yeah, good thing he didn't go for Earthquake. So unfortunately I forgot that I also have the Life Orb. So Manaphy does go down, but hey, it did take out that, you know, potential sweeper. So that was pretty sweet. I'm gonna send out my Venomoth, because, well, I want to set up ASAP, but he turns out he has this damn thing. I'm gonna go for Sleep Powder because I don't want to set up, but he is gonna go for Stealth Rocks, which kind of does suck, since my Venomoth is weak to rock. So I'm gonna go for another Sleep Powder, but I missed yet again. So I gave him pretty much 2 free turns of setting up Stealth Rocks and going for a Volt Switch. Not good at all, not good whatsoever. Jesus, Venomoth, can you grab some pair of glasses? I don't know why you keep missing. So could have went for Quiver Dance like twice and probably just sweep his team, but I just had to miss those 2 Sleep Powders. So I'm expecting a Fire Blast. I don't really have anything that wants to take it, but my Assault Vested Hitmontop will take it alright. So turns out he's gonna go for these Fire Blasts, but like I said, my Hitmontop is carrying the Assault Vest, so it's not gonna do too much. He's gonna switch out, so I'm predicting that this thing is probably Choice. That's why. If not, he probably could have just went for a Draco Meteor and potentially kill me. I was gonna go for the close combat just in case, but turns out he does switch out, so fair play enough. So I'm gonna give him another opportunity to set up even more shit, so not good at all. I'm gonna go for a Rapid Spin, because I know for a fact he's not gonna go for Stealth Rocks. He does not know that, so fortunately he does get the fuck out of here, so at least now there's no more rocks in the field. That's pretty sweet. Now Derrick is gonna send out his Hydreigon yet again, so I am expecting a Draco Meteor. So gonna have to switch out to a healthy Miltank. I know even a healthy Miltank will not appreciate Draco Meteor. Draco Meteor would do a shit ton, but not to mention Draco Meteor does have his downfall. Draco Meteor will drop his special attack, so I will live his second Draco Meteor. Not to mention I also have that leftover, so I'm living the second Draco Meteor for sure, unless he gets a critical. I didn't know he was going to switch out or not, so I just went for a Saber Play and went for a Milk Drink. Even if he did switch out, well, you know, at least I can grab more, you know, half of my HP back, so I'm pretty comfortable here. But this damn fucking thing is so annoying, this Forretress, and I have nothing that has fire moves, so this Forretress can be quite problematic. And he does grab leftovers, so we both have leftovers, which is fine and all. I'm gonna stay in because I want to use that paralysis on it. Since Forretress can't learn, since Forretress can't be poisoned, my best bet is to really just paralyze it. I mean, he could go. I could sleep powder it, but yeah. Why bother switching out, right? I want him to switch out. I don't want to be pressured to switch out, so I'm gonna go for another Battle Slam, praying that I do get that paralysis, and nope, of course I don't. Oh wait, just kidding, I do. So that's pretty sweet. At least this thing is paralyzed now, but it does not get any para hack, so he does go for a Volt Switch, which absolutely does nothing, but that's not the point. He just wants to set up those Stealth Rocks, so he's gonna go into Thundurus now, so I'm pretty sure this Thundurus does have the Focus Blast, so even though my Miltank is especially defensive, I don't want to take any goddamn thing coming from a Thundurus. Not to mention, if this Thundurus is Life Orb Choice Specs, it'll do way too much so. Gonna have to switch out into my Alakazam, expecting the Focus Blast. I know I still won't take the Focus Blast that well, but, you know, at least I'll still survive one attack, so that's okay. He does get hit, so turns out he is Life Orb damage, so I'm gonna go for the Mega Evolution. Multiply my 2 spoons into 5 spoons, and yeah, hopefully I do outspeed this Thundurus. It's really hilarious because I trace this Thundurus' Volt Absorb, so I'm kind of praying that this Thundurus might go for a Volt Switch or a Thunderbolt, seeing how Focus Blast is not unreliable, but I get a nice lucky crit, so yeah, we'll never know whether or not that Thundurus will, you know, would have went for the Thunderbolt or Volt Switch. If it did, it would be hilarious, so he's gonna go into his Drapion. I'm expecting the knockoff, but I'm gonna drop his attack with Landorus anyways. So at least this knockoff won't do too much. And not to mention, my Landorus, well, it just needs to set up rocks, so there's no point if he does, you know, drop my leftovers. It's alright. He gets a nice fat crit though, so it actually does a decent amount, so he's gonna switch out. He's expecting like an Earthquake or anything, but yeah, he's gonna switch into his Ferrothorn, which is great because not only does this Ferrothorn eat up this Earthquake that I may have used, he's gonna spit out those rocks, so really fucking annoying. I know he's gonna go for a Rabus in here. I have no spin counters because I don't have any ghost types, so I have no choice but to U-turn because I know that my Earthquakes won't do too much, so gotta get out of here. Forretress is way too defensive, so I'm gonna go into Alakazam expecting the Rapid Spin, so I can retaliate back with a Focus Blast. I'm gonna trace it Sturdy though, which really doesn't matter. Volt Absorb was so much better. Great news is that Forretress is paralyzed, so luckily those rocks are still up, so I could maybe just kill it with a Focus Blast here. But he doesn't want to get Focus Blasted, so he's gonna have to switch out, and he's gonna go into Drapion. Even Drapion is not gonna appreciate a Focus Blast because, well, it still hits him. Turns out my Focus Blast does not hit, so yeah, I have to face the knockoff yet again. And I'm going to switch back out. I'm going to switch into the Landorus yet again because he already knocked out my attack. So this knockoff will do even less now. It's going to go straight for the knockoff. Well, after I get this nice Intimidate. So this, actually, he doesn't go for knockoff. He predicts that really nicely and goes for Toxic. So what do you know? What do you know? He has Toxic. I should have saw that. So, at least it's not a knockoff, I guess, but yeah, Toxic is not good either, so he's gonna stay in, which is really surprising because this Earthquake will naturally kill this Drapion. He's not Focus Sash, so pretty sweet there. At least I got rid of this Drapion. So he's not knocking my, my whole team anymore, so now he's gonna send out the Hydreigon, kind of expecting, Dark Pulse or Draco Meteor. Don't want my Landorus to die just yet, even though I could, don't want it yet, because, the Intimidate is very useful. I'm going to switch into Miltank. Unfortunately, those rocks do hit it, so, yeah, it turns out he's going to go for a Dark Pulse. Pretty wise there, since, Draco Meteor doesn't really drop, Draco Meteor will drop his special attack, but not Dark Pulse, so I might be able to live one more Dark Pulse, and, if I do, which, actually, luckily I do, I go for the Milk Drink, so he's not killing me yet, but he's still doing way too much, and not to mention he might have a chance to flinch me. So yeah, kind of scary here for me to stay in and just keep stalling him with Milk Drinks. So I'm like, better not risk it. He might just flinch me. So I rather just switch out and kind of just fodder off Landorus. So it's kind of pointless. I should have just let my Landorus die in the first place. And I do get an Intimidate, which really doesn't matter because Hydreigon is a special attacker. I mean, I have seen physical Hydreigons, but yeah, physical Hydreigons are pretty whack, so. So I fought her off my Landorus, and now I'm going to switch into my Beyblade. Because I know I can live at least one Dark Pulse, and I can kill it with the close combat. Turns out he's gonna stay in. He really thinks he can kill me, but no, he cannot because I'm assault vested. But he gets a nice flinch, so I have no choice but to go for the Mach Punch, and it's not gonna kill him. But if I had one for 2 Mach Punches, I may have killed this Hydreigon. But nope, I had to go for a close combat and had to get flinched. So unfortunately, Hitmontop does die, and now I'm gonna switch into my Miltank. It's kind of unfortunate because my opponent still has rocks on the field and my Rapid Spinner has died, so he's gonna switch out surprisingly because he could have probably just flinched me and just like kill me, but yeah, he chose not to. So I'm just gonna use a Body Slam, trying to land a paralysis on Hydreigon, but yeah, he did switch out. So yeah, another huge pickle here. Since the only thing that can really kill this Forretress is my Mega Alakazam's Focus Blast, but it's kind of risky to send out my Alakazam because he doesn't have much HP, and not to mention Derrick does have his rocks up, so I'm gonna switch into my Mega Alakazam, just praying he doesn't go for any strong attack. Just praying that he might go for hazards or just a Rapid Spin. Turns out he does go for a Rapid Spin, and I know I can live one. Does half, so at least I live it. And unfortunately, like I mentioned, the hazards are up, so this is my last and final chance to stay in as Mega Alakazam, and luckily I do land that Focus Blast. So had I not landed that Focus Blast, you know, this thing could have probably killed me and set up more hazard, and it would just be so damn annoying. So I'm so glad he did land. So thank you, Mega Alakazam, you've done so much. You can rest in peace now. You can retire and enjoy your retirement. Now I'm going to send out my Miltank. I can pretty much eat up one Dark Pulse, but I'm just praying that I don't get flinch. And he does go for his Dark Pulse, and luckily I don't get flinch, so finish off this Hydreigon, his last and final Pokemon, with this awesome Body Slam with my giant pink nipples. So there you have it. Thank you, Derrick, bringing such an awesome team. And thank you, viewers, for watching such a cool battle. If you guys like this battle, make sure to leave that like. Please remember. And if you guys haven't subscribed, well, time to subscribe. And if you guys don't have any accounts, well, time to make that YouTube account. It only takes a few seconds. Please, I need that support. So, yet again, thank you so much. Have a good day.